Good afternoon and welcome to In Focus. I'm your host JD Entreri.
And I'm Matt Kay. Today we'll be talking about some of the experiences we have here at Penn State.
Penn State was established in 1855, and since then the pride of the students has increased tremendously, from classes that will forever be engraved in your mind to the vibe you get in the streets. Not only is Penn State known nationally because of its football team and as a #1 party school, but it's also known for the incredible possibilities and future building program it has to offer. Even though there are countless experiences here at Penn State, there are also some that can cause safety hazards. In the following video, produced by Caitlin Cannon and Ron Weedman, we'll take an inside look on one of the safety hazards at Penn State.
Texting while walking is an epidemic that some tend to overlook, not fully understanding the safety concerns it creates. It is an issue that has become much more prominent, and the rates of those affected have been increasing.
I'm sure that we've had some incidents, but across the United States there's no statistics. Specifically, we haven't really been recording statistics. Hospitals have been reporting that there's a lot more of pedestrians, distracted pedestrians coming in for treatment of injuries. And they actually indicated that it's quadrupled in the past 7 years, injuries coming into the ER for distracted pedestrians.
So yes, I have seen cases like that occur to different people, and it's ranged from anything to not very serious, if you consider a broken ankle not that serious, but in some scenarios there's been cases where people have actually been killed by being struck by a car, so it can be very dangerous.
While this problem is becoming more recognized, there are several safety precautions that are being put into place.
Yeah, I know some people have proposed it, some towns have proposed, the same kind of laws that we're seeing pop up in Ireland and London. Other states have voted against passing a law like that and just holding people accountable if they are the cause of an accident. But I think the more that it increases, there's going to be more of a push of a law coming out, just because it is such a safety concern. And like I said, with the injuries quadrupling in 7 years, this is going to be something that, kind of like the anti-text law for driving. I can see that it's something like that coming out where you can't use electronic media while walking as well.
Texting and walking is an issue that can go away, and accidents are easily preventable.
And I know that everybody tries to kind of multitask, but we would hope that people would just wait until they get to a safe spot or stop if they need to take a phone call, and just pay attention to your surroundings.
Obviously you can just wait and stop moving and text somebody, or you can, I think they have apps now that actually let you know if there's anybody in front of you or if you're going to strike something, but it's just better to play it safe and not move while you're
Definitely a problem, not only here at Penn State, but also in other places as well. It's something that drivers have to keep an eye on when driving around State College or any other large populated city. It's incredible to see how someone can be so careless, especially when crossing the streets. It's like they rely on drivers to look out for them or something.
Definitely, I agree. I almost hit 3 people on the way over here today.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, thank God I wasn't going so fast. If not, I would have made a real impact on them, and that would have been a problem for me because I'm graduating soon. It just would have made things way more complicated.
Way too much paperwork. I mean, I know what you mean. You really need to be careful, JD. Once it's on your record, it doesn't come out. Trust me. We just got to be extremely careful when it comes to looking out for those who text and walk. So on this next video, produced by Katie Wilder, we'll see what downtown has to offer to the Penn State population.
State College is not only home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, but many hungry college students. With restaurants around every corner, there are a few you must try. Rotelli's is one of the several Italian restaurants in downtown State College. Located on Calder Way, they serve gourmet pizza, calzones, pasta, chicken, and veal dishes. They also have a full bar. Rotelli's is casual and kid-friendly. Right around the corner on Beaver Ave is Makiyaki, an Asian eatery. This sushi spot is trendy yet casual. They are open for lunch and dinner. In addition to sushi, you can order things such as teriyaki and noodles for very cheap. Another delicious spot is the Allen Street Grill, located on West College Ave. This classy American grill houses a full bar. It is a 4-star restaurant with a moderate price range. The next time your parents come for a visit, start by trying these restaurants in downtown State College.
Well, that just made me hungry. It's nice to see all the culinary variety Penn State has to offer its students, not only on campus, but even off campus. I'm gonna have to go downtown after this, maybe. I can already taste those burgers from the corner room.
I don't know about the corner room, but I'm a big Mad Mex guy. I can already taste those burritos, especially on Mondays. I never mix this Mad Mex on Mondays. Those $5 unlimited burritos are calling my name. They're so good.
Yeah, I can always go for some burritos on Mondays, especially after a long weekend when I'm up studying and you just need some brain food to really get it going for you.
Definitely.
Up next, we have a video also produced by Penn State students. It will give an inside look on how homecoming helps Thon generate revenue.
For 9 years, Penn State's College of Communications has covered the homecoming parade with a live webcast. They also get a behind-the-scenes look at all of the preparations that go into it. There are many committees that help in the organization of the homecoming celebrations. One of these very important committees is the Merchandise Committee. Uma Paterkine is the Director of Merchandise for Homecoming 2013.
Parade day, we have a bunch of different sales that go on during the parade route. We have tables that'll be set up along the parade. We'll also be selling merch through the parade route on gators. So a lot of, filling out forms from the borough, from the university, making sure that we have that space available, making sure all of our inventory is stocked, making sure we have all of the cash that we need to make change, things like that. There's a lot of logistics that go into making sure that everything that we have going on during the parade is completely stocked, completely ready for everyone that's going to be there. My captain committee has a captain on it that's specifically in charge of graphic design. So he's somebody that will be making all of the designs that we put on all of the store merchandise. The logo that we have changes each year. Obviously, it goes with our theme. The store items that we have stay pretty constant, but we do develop new items every year. So that goes back to my graphic design captain, who's in charge of making up all the designs for those items. Everything that homecoming does goes back to its mission. We want to celebrate tradition and instill pride in all members of the Penn State community. So everything that we do kind of revolves around that, making sure that we're involving all members of the community, whether it's the students, the staff, alumni, faculty, community members in State College, making sure that everyone feels a part of homecoming. So that's what all of our designs go back to the mission of homecoming.
We talked to Merchandise Committee member Courtney Zacharel to further explain the different types of merchandise that are sold.
Well, as you can see, we have lots of different kind of merchandise. We have some that have our new logo on it for 2013, but we also have some with the classical homecoming logo. We also have sunglasses and baseball caps and tank tops and shorts and sweatpants if you want something a little bit different other than your traditional t-shirt. During our hub sales, Tuesday seems to be our busiest day for selling merchandise, but the week of homecoming and the week before gets really, really busy. All of our homecoming merchandise committee members post Facebook statuses about upcoming sales, and homecoming itself will post things on Twitter, Facebook, and around campus to tell everybody about upcoming sales. The most popular item sold this year seems to be our crew necks. We have them in blue and white and pink and black, and the tank tops also seem to be really popular because they say we are. The day of the homecoming parade, we'll be selling along the parade route, so be sure to stop by and buy some merch.
How one can support a great cause while enjoying the homecoming parade. It was a great weekend, one that I'll always remember. I wish I could go back and relive it all over again. Some of our classmates here were involved with the webcasting of the parade online for a class taught by our very own Maria Bacchus. By the way, Matt, have you bought your Thon gear yet?
Yes, I have. I'm always up to supporting a great cause, especially this one. It's just so inspiring. I've yet to miss a Thon year, and I'm currently involved in all of Thon's activities, rules and regs, merch, executive director, I dance, literally everything.
Wow, that's great to hear. I'm still trying to stack up on all my Thon gear and really trying to get prepared here.
Oh, nice.
Next off, we have a video produced by Elena Hefner and our own host, Matt Kay. There, we'll see Penn State's approach on making a difference, not only on Penn State students, but on individuals around the world.
Since 2002, the World in Conversation project has been initiating conversation about culture, race, and gender relations on the Penn State campuses. Dr. Sam Richards, a sociology professor at Penn State, has been the force behind educating the largest course on race in the country.
So I want people to walk away having a new thought that jars loose some essential idea that they walk around with. So, and that idea, that jarring loose process, will have a cascading effect on lots of other ways in which they see the world, lots of other thoughts that they have.
Laurie Mulvey, the co-director of World in Conversation and Sam's wife, has been key in the project's success. She often participates in the lectures and projects a better understanding from the female perspective.
What we're most looking for is for people to be introduced to new ways of thinking or new people or new possibilities for relationship and ways of navigating cross-cultural relationships.
Thousands of students have participated in the discussions and lectures since 2002, and even facilitated different dialogues of their own in small groups of 6 to 10 people.
The discussion group has been really eye-opening for me because I've been able to talk to people of so many different backgrounds that I honestly wouldn't know been able to have these conversations with. And since the discussions have been occurring since the beginning of the semester, my eyes have been open and a lot of my point of views have been changed.
During the 2-day-a-week lecture, Sam introduces jaw-dropping topics to the class that fuel a smaller group discussion later that week. Students get the opportunity to express their viewpoints in a smaller, more comfortable setting with people they've learned to trust with their opinions on issues of diversity.
And it might, break down barriers that people may have in regards to race or just in general, like having more empathy for people, like Sam stresses so much.
There isn't an easy way to bring up the racial topics Sam addresses. Being a minority in a Social 119 class is something that will stand out because he will point it out.
Going into class, I didn't know what to expect since I am a minority, and I didn't know if the other people's point of views would be a very opposite of mine or if they'd be similar to mine, but there's actually 2 other girls in my discussion group that were Asian, and we were able to relate on a lot of different topics.
World in Conversation has developed into a user-friendly website featuring the blogs of over 700 students each semester.
So currently we're working with NATO and the UN and lots of different organizations to really expand these out in some innovative ways, and I really would just like to see more and more people get involved because I think dialogues about race and gender and global relations are valuable and important for understanding oneself.
You hear that? Like, that's amazing.
Wow, it's just amazing to see how one little action can have a huge impact in the community. I recommend anyone to take Social 119 with Sam Richards so you can get to experience it all firsthand.
I sure do too. I'm actually in the class right now.
Oh, really? Wow.
And let me tell you, it's extraordinary. It keeps me so intrigued to, want to find out what's next. And the class is very dynamic and it changes course very, very frequently. And if you have extra credits that you need to take and don't know what to take, Sociology 119 is definitely the way to go.
Also, if you just want to lead and help out on discussions, another thing you can do is to become a teacher's assistant for the class. It's one of the most interesting things you'll ever do. You'll learn how to lead and manage discussions with other students in the class, and it's something that can be used through life too. Again, Social 19 is absolutely the way to go.
Thanks for that insight, Matt. I didn't
Anytime.
even know you could become a teacher's assistant while you were still currently enrolled.
Yeah.
Well, there really aren't enough words or videos we can show you about Penn State that will give you the full experience of what goes on here. From the foods, to the classes, to the overall Penn State experience, you'll just have to join us one day to be able to experience it all.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning on In Focus at Penn State.
I'm J.D. Intreri.
And I'm Matt Kay.
Until next time, have a great day.
You do you, State College.